Hello, and welcome to Spicy Toast Gaming. Thank you for tuning in to our Ornn versus Galio video. So this is part 2 of our Ornn guide. Part 1 will be listed down below. Let's see how Ornn can do against the 3.5 star Galio. If you enjoy these videos, please like and subscribe, and let's get into it. Alright, so Spellburn is actually a decent choice. We are going to be playing our time and dedication every single round. So getting some constant chip damage on the enemy nexus could be pretty good. I think this is good enough that I don't want to use all my rerolls right here. So also, Afterlife Forbidden is always pretty decent, especially with Ornn when you're trying to make the most out of each of your units. But I think we'll go with Spellburn. We'll potentially be able to build around this later, especially if we get one like your powers cost one less, and then we can get another time and dedication drop maybe. So we'll go with this and see how it goes. Like Dauntless Vanguard. So our Ornn is 3 stars, and we do have him at level 21 currently. We're going with the Gale Force and Corrupted Star Fragment. So we're going to get rid of the Bone Club, but we have Combat Cook, so getting the equipment out one earlier. Alright, so we're going to play our 1-drop here. Especially once you hit 3 stars with Ornn, you want to be forging every single round, because that first one every round is going to be doubled. So you always want to try to be forging at least once a round.
Today we turn the tide of war.
We are going to be a bit mana starved early though, since we're having to use mana for those constantly. Alright, we'll play a favorite artisan here, just so we can have another blocker.
I will tell you.
Tell the one about his fiery breath, Hertha. This is hot, you know.
Clumsy work. Injustice.
Also, since time and dedication is at focus speed, often you want to use that first, so that your unit can't get like sniped by one of the enemy spells or something. Here is a little tough, so we would probably want to play the Combat Cook, but we don't have enough mana to do Combat Cook plus time and dedication. So I still want to get this double forge effect off. And I do know that they often have a single combat. I don't want them to be able to single combat this unit and kill it. So I'm actually going to buff it one more time. I think I actually won't play any units to try to bank this mana for next round.
More air, more coals.
No!
Approaching
So they might single combat now, which is fine if they end up doing that. Alright, they don't. Very nice. Alright, we'll go for the Overwhelm.
Fighting good and cooking evil. Switch those. Taste my skill. Oh, too much salt.
By his hammer.
So here we just want to get rid of as many units as we can of the enemy and try to protect as much damage as possible.
Mountain.
a noble end. Kindle picked me. That's why Smith. Ever been
So we definitely want all of our units to be equipped if possible, but we're right now only going to worry about forging the combat cook. We want to get that one equipment as high as possible.
Pots a boiling.
Alright, we want to heal up our Nexus a little bit.
New recruit reporting in.
So what I was going to do, I thought that they would block there. I was going to bank mana to be able to play Ornn and still have some mana for spells, but since they just have 2 health left, I'm going to play a favorite artisan
Is a story.
to get another spell,
Is this the one where Ornn comes out of the lake of lava?
and then when we get our other time and dedication, I'll just use that to finish them off. That'll be easier than playing Ornn.
I'll write my own story.
So that spell burn is being pretty good to us. Probably got a lot of damage there because of that. Alright, having a cheap equipment, very, very good. Yeah, I think I'll go with Galio, mostly because of the Shield of Durand. I'm going to want to try to get spell cost reduction anyway, so if we can get this cheaper and then further build with the crazy Hextech Fabricator, this could be very good. We'll potentially end up cutting the Mountain Drake. Yeah, I think we'll go with this. Solitary Monk or Shop. We're going to go to the shop, see if we can get a good power. Also, shops are pretty important for Ornn because quite often you can buy more cheap equipment. So having that can be quite nice.
Kindle picked me. That's why I smith.
They said I didn't have the spirit. Oh, hello there.
Alright, we're going to use this first, just in case they use Challenger. Then we're going to play Ruthless Raider for another blocker.
Come, the journey ahead is long.
They're playing a fairly aggro deck. So, I normally wouldn't want to block a ephemeral unit if possible, but that is a lot of damage. Although, this unit is going to keep...
I'll take everything.
We have no removal, so our only way to get rid of this unit is to block it, essentially. Because we also don't have, like, Challenger. And he's going to keep making more of these units, so this might be better in the long run. So this is going to hurt now, but hopefully we can keep this from happening too much in the future. And also this way we keep both of our units, which is decent. Alright, perfect. We were able to get a equipment.
Let me see that.
So now we have a quick attack, overwhelmed unit.
Standing.
So we're going to risk trying to attack here. They might have a Mark of the Isles and they can buff up one of their units, but it's worth trying. Yep, there's the Mark of the Isles. So we're still getting rid of at least one of their units. And we still have the buffed up combat reel now. Playing another blocker. Upcycled Rake, always good to have. We already have kind of too many cards, so the discard won't be too terrible for us.
Spice of life. Garlic works in a pinch. Soup's on your head.
So I want to see if we can get Elusive or Scout on this unit.
Hammer, tongs, anvil.
So his Scout attack is just going to end up with him dying. It is unfortunate that probably was still going to die anyways, because that unit is a little bit too strong. Alright, what we're going to do, I'm going to get rid of one of the bone clubs and equip him. This way he has a bit more health. We might give him the upcycled rake or switch it out later.
More air, more coals.
But that's another thing you can sometimes try to do to give your unit a bit more health at times.
It's nice. Could be nicer.
Alright, so we got rid of 2 of their Marks of the Isles, which is nice. That's a very strong combat trick. And we didn't lose any of our units that round.
Ever been to a blacksmith before?
So this is where we could play Ornn, but we do not have him. So we're going to play Galio for the extra health he's going to give all of our units.
Come on, then. Let's get to fighting. Give me a hug. Plenty to go round. Puny thing.
Alright, so since this unit's already pretty big and we're not really getting Galio on the board, we're going to spread our buffs out a bit more. See if we can get this unit to take out a couple of theirs.
Accept your fate.
Right, to work. It's nice. Could be nicer.
Still
So sadly not quite enough to level up, but they've kind of run out of steam and we're now doing decent.
do not fear death.
Soup's on your head.
You're gonna get burned.
Alright, they don't have any spells, so they can't pull out any random combat tricks.
I will tell you.
Tell the one about his fiery breath
Alright, so Galio now will level up.
Magic goes in, might comes out.
And we'll be able to open attack and should be able to win. So sadly we didn't draw Ornn that round, or
Blacksmith before.
this battle, but we should be fine.
You don't mess with Demacia.
Alright, a cheap unit to give us more weapons or more equipment, not bad. Haunted Tomb can be decent, not really helping our overall game plan as far as cheap spells, but it can be helpful, especially in those longer matches. Yeah, I think I want to save my gold, especially since we're going to buy a full heal here. So it is a little sad with Ornn how some of the matches you're going against are very aggro, like the last one. And as Ornn, you're very much a slower deck. So these all cost too much or just aren't going to be helpful. Alright, let's see how we can do this. Alright, good. We were able to get a 1-drop.
One foot in front of the other.
Alright, we want to put more pressure on with units, but we don't have time or don't have enough mana to play this and a time and dedication. So we're going to play the Adept Weaponsmith to get our Forge as well as a unit on the board.
I'm stoking. Right, to work. Portal me something cool.
So we're wanting to try to make sure Zoe can't get out of control.
Will these gems help me on my journey?
So we want to try to keep our units alive as best we can, but also kill as many of theirs. Because we're just going to keep getting stacked up and harder to kill. So here I'm going to go with the Combat Cook since I can play him for the 4 mana and he will forge himself, so still getting that forge off every round. So the Lucky Finds should count as a spell, which could help us in the mid-game chip down their Nexus. Alright, they're going to silence him. Yep. The good thing is, he still has the benefits of the equipment, because they silenced him, but it doesn't silence the equipment. Well, Zoe's about to level up.
Danger noodle. The wheel turns. Day becomes night. Time to make sellers.
That is another issue with the Ornn deck, it's just the fact that you don't have any removal. So like for Zoe, you also don't have Challenger or anything, so you can't really do anything to stop the enemy from kind of scaling out of control.
One small tap.
So one problem, if we attack, he'll just get blocked by Zoe and immediately killed. Because even if we buff him up with the 3 health, she still has enough damage to kill him. That does not look good. Alright, we'll try to heal up our apprentice.
Ever been to a blacksmith before?
Enlightenment is worth the
Okay, so we didn't play an elusive, at least not there. So that's actually pretty good for us. Alright, they shouldn't be able to kill us this turn. So we'll hold off on the heal for now.
Is this all we got? Hey, I've done more with less.
Well, that's not good.
Who loves bubbles? Me!
I can do this. Take my hand.
Alright, so he's still gonna die to Zoe. And while that's unfortunate, at least we got her down a good amount, so maybe we can kill her with like a challenger unit. So they'll potentially be able to buff themselves up quite a lot. But I feel like we need to try to get Zoe off the board if we can. Because we can't block her, so she could just attack and kill us next round. So we need to try to kill her here if we can.
Bury me at sea.
Okay, nice. And there's all their elusives.
Do you smell something burning?
Kindle! Oh no. Visca, when will I have a hammer of my own?
When you forge it yourself. Now focus.
So we're just trying to buff up
Here, let me see that.
all of our units. Granted, they could just attack and ignore all of our units, but they have a lot of challengers, so maybe they'll actually
Gems are
challenge.
superb. Bad for the teeth, though.
I'm away. Must be some magic about.
Trust me. And your footing.
You're gonna get burned.
Alright, so Galio still has enough to level up, so that's pretty good. Alright, we'll get Challenger again. We'll do quick attack so that Galio can actually hold on to his health, potentially. At least they're somewhat out of cards.
I I may be made of stone, but I'm all heart.
Alright, just trying to see what I can possibly do here, and what would be the best course of action. So the highest they have is 11, after that it's 5. So these two, if this unit challenges the Firebrand, then this one can safely attack. So can this one.
Lefty Lucy.
The highest health pool they have is 8. Alright, so we're going to buff up this one so it will be able to kill anything. Alright, we're going to try to take out their units. This unit is going to get damaged here, which means Galio is going to rally.
I will reach the peak.
Okay. We didn't want to wait to attack to build out the board, because we didn't know what card they drew.
Ever been to a blacksmith before?
Alright, spell shields, very nice.
Righty tighty.
Alright, just seeing what we want to do here. These two don't have elusive, so we're going to want to kill the elusives. This unit is so weak that anything can really kill her. Like, the dog would be able to be fine, but honestly, we need to get rid of the elusives. So we're going to go like this so that our Mountain Drake is going to lose the least amount of health. Yep, looks good. They'll be able to kill some of ours, but we're just trying to clear their whole board.
No fixes that.
Visca! Let me see that.
So yeah, they have an aggro deck. Since our deck isn't aggro, we were able to just outlast them. So now they're essentially out of cards, while we still have plenty of things to play. Again, we didn't draw Ornn at all, so that's unfortunate, but...
Argon always delights me.
Alright, so he's too weak to be able to kill anything at the moment, but he does have those gems.
The winter's claw strikes. There is a story in
Is this the one where Ornn comes out of the lake of lava?
So the good thing is, if they even tried to attack, we could block and then Galio would rally us.
Ever been to a blacksmith before?
So this is probably going to be my longest run
You don't mess with Demacia.
of a versus Galio video that I've done. Ornn. Free attack, that's perfectly fine. That means with the scout that he gets from Gale Force, we can play him on the off turn, and he'll then rally essentially. So that's actually pretty good. Overwhelm, decent. Rally, also pretty good. Since all we really have is our units, we'll go with Rally. And we can get some more Ornns in our deck. Although Mist Wraiths, well, both of these can be pretty aggro, so... So I'm going to try to hope one of these becomes a equipment, but if not, we have the combat cook. Okay, good. We can at least get something at 3. So a little sad we're going to miss out on our first
Fight or
forge,
die.
but...
There was hope.
Alright, we're going to try to attack first, see if we can kill one of their units. Although this would potentially help us with the blocker. Alright, fine. We'll do this first to save our Nexus
A
health.
broken thing is a waiting thing.
Oh, so they didn't even want to
The
attack.
Winter's Claw.
Alright, decent. Alright, nice. Upcycled rake.
Spirits can be contained.
But not forever.
Lefty Lucy.
So they'll probably kill him, but I kind of want to get the Mist Keepers off the board. And then most of these buffs, or a decent amount, are on the equipment.
The soul cries out.
Bury me at sea.
And then since we know we have the Haunted Tomb, it's not
Leave
too bad.
nothing standing.
If we could get their unit off the board, that'd also be nice. So we weren't able to forge, but we want to at least save this unit.
His hammer.
And now we can get 2 attacks off, and they don't have anything to play.
The craft sings. This will make it sturdy.
So they'll still be able to make a blocker at burst speed because of their spell, but at least we're going to force them to do that, and they can't hold on to it for later. Oh, they didn't have it in hand. Nice. Oh, they did have it. I really wonder why they didn't use it. perfect. We got some
I know you've been stealing my
overwhelm.
plates, Captain. Hey, they patch up the hull real good.
So even if they block, he should be able to kill them.
Loggerheads,
But
eh?
we'll still attack with everyone. They can't block all of them.
No dessert, no.
Hold it steady for me, like that.
Alright, we were able to out-tempo them that round. Very nice. Alright, more of our apprentice. Very good. We want more early game units to play. This will be very nice if we draw him at the start of the game. We can play him for like 4 or 5 mana. That is also pretty decent, and that's always good. So we will get this. I don't really like using rerolls when you just have one option. It's better to use your rerolls when there's the 3 selection. So this is more likely to draw Ornn or cards we need. So we'll go with this. We'll buy one of these to get that item, because that will be very helpful for speeding up our ramp. And then we will get some of these to give us some more early game damage. This is a great card that you often want to pick up. Putting a flash bomb on every card in the enemy deck. So every time they draw a card, they're going to get at least one. Can be pretty good. I think it also works to pop spell shields, I believe. Alright, we don't have any money, so we're not going to go for that shop. We really need to cut some of these next time we have the opportunity. Alright, so we got some Ornns, pretty good. You often want to play this as soon as you can, but we do need to get a unit out first.
There are stories in the ringing of steel.
Sure.
Please, I have connections.
You must know me, little one.
So since we're going to play Ornn early, we really need to
Clumsy work.
try to start our buffing of a unit up as soon as possible.
Hold while I smith.
Since we have quick attack, we can
He would approve, I think.
challenge.
That egg. Did it move?
So there's a very high chance that they're about to vengeance this unit, but all of the buffs are on the item, so even if they do that, it's not that big of a deal.
Hold it steady for me, like that.
They must not have a vengeance in hand. Nice.
Sacrifice for a
Oh wait, oh my word. Oh man. I don't know why. For some reason I was thinking it was against Viego, not the Ethereal Emitter. I was just jumping ahead in time. Alright, I'm gonna play Ornn here to try to just end the game, because this is getting a little much.
You wanted the god of the forge, you got him.
Is this the first time we're playing Ornn so far? Oh my word.
Fine, I'm here. Let's get on with it.
So he's going to summon his ram with his stats. And then he's going to eat it. So now he's huge. And he ends the game.
This is too much celebrating for my tastes.
So that's normally what happens when you play Ornn. You play him, he's massive, and he wins you the game. Yeah, a little bit of removal for relatively cheap, that's not bad. So we're okay on health, and we really just need to start cutting some cards from our deck. Like, this is way too low tempo for us to play.
No power in this world can stop me.
Alright, we don't need that many Ornns. Well... we might, because now we're gonna start getting vengeanced and killed all the time. You know what? Screw it. Being able to play a couple of these to finish off the game and go through some of their kill spells. Yeah, I'm fine with it. We're gonna draw 2 extra cards because of our 1 power. Having both of these in hand to tick down, I'm not going to be upset by that. Especially when we're already drawing so many cards.
The journey ahead is long.
There are stories in the ringing of steel.
It's not really going to do anything to attack here. So yeah, just like last time, we are trying to buff up
The craft sings. This will make it
a card as soon as possible, so that Ornn has more stats when it comes on the board. I do love seeing all of those tick down.
I do this for her, for us.
to the forge.
So they actually sometimes block with Viego,
Hold it steady for me, like that.
but not this time.
You, sir. I will find her.
You'll ruin the work.
So I'm fine with at least getting a good amount of damage on Viego. So yeah, they might just Vengeance Ornn here, but we have 3 of them ready to go.
Good. Yes! Huh? You're all in trouble now.
Yep, there's the 4 mana Vengeance, but we kind of figured that would happen. So that is alright.
Back to work.
We now have a Haunted Tomb that can summon him. Okay, they're just using all of their Vengeance right now. Alright, that's fine.
Mountain.
It's decent that they're getting those out of hand. So we're actually going to discard this Demacian Steel. We don't want to have our hand overflowing. Yeah, we'll just get rid of the spell shield, I guess.
Surrender to me.
Yes, good. He would approve, I think.
So I'm going to just try to keep playing Ornns. If we can get an Ornn and then have another one summoned from that, that would be great. But also, if Ornn gets through and they don't have a Vengeance, then we just win.
Clumsy work.
Like, see, he's just gonna one-shot the Nexus.
You will serve.
A job well done.
So see, that's why I grabbed 2 Ornns in the beginning, or kept them instead of re-rolling. Ooh, double time. This is actually very, very nice. That's gonna be great. Alright, so we're gonna do Feral Sense, just so we have a spell that we can play to whittle down the enemy Nexus. Tactician, Tactician. Man, such choices. Wow, which one should I go for? Alright, we're gonna go to the Battlesmith. I don't want to deal with the stupid spiders right now. I hate their capture card. I like having a nice early game unit.
Fight or die.
To the field!
Oh, that was nice getting that ticking down.
I'm actually here.
So yeah, next round we'll be able to play Ornn. That's awesome.
Our ancestors are watching.
You can count on me.
Nice, they gave me time to forge. That means I'm now strong enough to attack and can kill any of them.
We strike!
Stay safe.
So since Ornn is so cheap, I'm actually going to play this first,
Angel, did you wander off again?
so that when I play Ornn, it's going to get forged.
Demacian steel. I made this hammer. It was so good I named it Hammer. Fighting is my first language.
So we probably won't one-shot the Nexus here. Oh, he hasn't leveled up yet. Well, that's fine.
Now this is what good looks like.
I've trained my whole life for this.
Hammer never fails.
So I actually hope they block, and I'm not going to attack with everyone, because I wouldn't mind getting the catalyst next round.
You're all in trouble now.
But if we win here, it's not bad.
Demacian steel protects
Okay,
me.
nice.
I gladly serve.
So next round, we'll have enough mana just to play spells and end the game still before they can attack, but it would be nice to get just a little bit of a heal in.
Soldier, to me!
Alright, very nice. Alright, so we have 5 Ornn in our deck. Yeah, I don't want to give up any of these powers, actually. Like, we're probably going to be able to draw Ornn, but we need him in hand the first round. So, it's not really worth giving up a chance, like, of not picking up Ornn early. Then, yeah, these are, yeah. Alright, we will go for the shop. That could be really good, but we do have a pretty crowded deck as it is. This is a good defensive power, but I want something a bit more enjoyable. Fine. Stunning the strongest enemy is pretty good. We'll try this out. We'll get like 2 of these. Fine. Alright, time for my favorite activity. Killing Dawn Speakers. So we're going to count on drawing a cheaper unit, but we definitely want to have our combat reel in hand and Mountain Drake counting down. Very good.
Better get the forge going.
Oh, that sucks. Wow, that really sucks. Ah, man. Alright, not gonna bother.
Reporting in.
Not gonna bother attacking. I hate that card.
For the honor of my house.
Here, let me see that. You're gonna get burned.
So just wanting to take out. Oh, we didn't have enough. I thought we had enough to kill them. They got buffed up, right? Alright, so none of them are strong enough to kill her. They're probably going to block with the Dawn Speaker. Oh, well, thank you. Thank you very much. It was very nice to just sacrifice him. I guess they wanted a unit to die so that they can get their stacking buff off.
Be strong. These are dark times.
Alright, so since Ornn has his like rally or free attack, I'm gonna attack here
More coals.
so that we can get deal 8 damage with a unit. That way Ornn will level up, and when he attacks, then he can have his ram.
Ever been to a blacksmith before?
Oh, please. Save my delay. You wanted the god of the forge, you got it. I made this hammer. It was so good I named it Hammer.
Hammer, tongs, anvil. Here, let me see that.
You're all in trouble now.
Alright, so there goes the Dawn Speakers.
Who will stand with us?
Our very massive Ornn.
A job well done.
So another reason the Scout is so good on Ornn is that every time he attacks, he's forging himself twice. So he's just getting bigger and bigger every single time. Oh, this would be nice. Alright, to cut a card or to heal. I think I'm just going to cut Bone Club. I think with all of our cost reduction, we should be fine.
Time to make an impact.
We still have our revive just in case things go horribly wrong. Sure, that looks good. Although, we're going to draw this anyways, so we can get rid of that. Nice. We've been actually very lucky these past couple of rounds to get our combat reel every time. Because I think we only have like 2 copies of these in our deck. We have too many cards.
Kindle takes me. That's why I smith.
Darkness and light.
So it's very nice that now we can play our Sheriff of Piltover in the first round. It's like I want to attack, but I know I'm just gonna die, unfortunately.
It's nice. Could be nicer. Hammer, tongs, anvil.
Alright, this is good. I don't know if it counts against barrier, but we're gonna get an 8 cost unit, or 8 power unit striking.
Here, let me see that.
Turn it against them.
Those barriers are quite annoying. So the bad thing is, since they have Senna on the board, her attack is going to be fast speed, her spell. So we're potentially... Our Ornn is about to just get killed, but that's why we have 3 of them.
What? Fighting is my first language.
Oh, they didn't have it.
You wanted the god of the forge? You got him!
Wow, so they didn't have any of their really annoying
To work.
spells. That's really, really good for us.
Ever been to a blacksmith before?
Aha! Here comes my molten friend.
Alright, we're gonna try to buff him up, see if he can get a good item.
The elements bind the living and the dead.
Kindle picked me. That's why Smith.
So as soon as we get one of our spells,
I've been looking for that for centuries.
we can end the game. Ooh, lifesteal. So many scary cards. Alright, so that is Ornn versus Galio. I hope you were able to see what it's like to play Ornn against some of the tougher matches in the game. I hope you have a great day. Thank you so much for watching that video. We're putting out daily content for Path of Champions, so if that interests you, please like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and comment down below. We're just starting out here on YouTube, trying to grow the channel, so any help is greatly appreciated. Thank you, and have a great day.